Greetings from the great outdoors. It's the eve of my first birthday, and it's my first birthday because I don't remember anything other than being 56. And so tomorrow will be the first time that I'm celebrating a birthday. Yeah, I know that probably sounds really weird to you, but that's what happens when major memories have been taken away. But it's really exciting. So I thought today what I would do is I would come out and discover somewhere new. And that's not really difficult because so much of the world is new for me. But I'm here in St Dunstan's. It's an old church in the city that was bombed and they didn't repair it. But what they did do was make a communal garden. And so I'm here and there are trees and it's just something just kind of really surreal because I'm actually standing on sacred ground. So, but it's just a beautiful space. And I am just so grateful for being alive. And I'm quite literally wanting to just squeeze the juice out of every moment and just create some really powerful memories. And yes, that's me, and that's the journey is I'm on. But I firmly believe that for all of us, that every day we should be looking at how do we create a lasting memory so that when it is that we look back on it, that we see the value in the journey is that we've travelled. And that yes, some days are not so great, and some things happen that are totally out of our control. But you know what? Whatever happens, that you will always have the power to choose how you play the game. Because you can't control the hand it is that you're dealt, but you can choose how you look at it, how you take it on board, and how you fight through it. My days are quite literally pushing through one obstacle after another. But you know what? I am breathing and I'm here for a reason. I'm here to share my brand of awesome with the world, but also just to remind you and anybody else that will listen that life is for living. In fact, life is only for the living. And if it is that you're breathing, whether or not it is that you are confined to your bed, that you're in a hospital, whatever it is that's going on for you, you are breathing. And there is still something that you can do from that place. There is still an opportunity to connect and engage with somebody. Even if you can't speak, with your eyes, to connect and engage with somebody and to make a difference. Because I know that I am here to make a difference. And whilst it is I know that I'm special, and yes, at times, special needs, I know that it's not just about me, it's about you also. And so I'm celebrating, and I'm just inviting you to just celebrate life with me. Yeah, to actually just enjoy each moment it is that you are alive. Each moment it is that you get to walk through this. Just enjoy it and celebrate. Because that's what I do. When I wake up in the morning, I quite literally have a smile on my face because, do you know what? I woke up and it just feels like, oh my gosh, that is such a gift. And then it's like, okay, so what do I do with the rest of the day? But just getting up in the morning just makes me smile. Because I know, and you all know, that I'm a child of God. So you know that I'm going to bring him in to the conversation. That I know that the God I serve has said, Carol, you are here to do something. And therefore you need to get up and do something. You might need crutches, but that doesn't matter. You still got stuff to do. And so that's exactly what it is I'm doing. And tomorrow, I'm so excited. I'm going to a spa with a friend whose birthday was on Saturday, and we're going to go and celebrate. And it's also particularly significant because I remember that a year after my first stroke, I went to the spa on my birthday by myself, which apparently is not a good thing because I ended up slipping on the floor, hitting my head. But actually, as I was lying on the floor and people were coming to check that I was okay, I managed to look up to them and say, oh, it's my birthday. So they all wished me a happy birthday before they helped me up. And then I ended up in an ambulance, in a hospital, with concussion. Yeah, I just kind of realised that I've always been a little bit, different, because I've actually got pictures of me on a stretcher with my head in a brace, and I had to say to them, can you take a picture of me, please? I did actually ask one of the ambulance people to come and pose with me, but they thought that was a bit crazy. And what's really interesting for me is there's so much things that I don't know, and then it kind of shows up, and I realised I've always been my own brand of crazy, but now I'm owning it and showing up on purpose. And I just want to encourage you to do the same, that people don't have to like you, they don't even have to agree with you, but you have to know who you are and own it. Yes. And I think that I think you're awesome. Actually, I think everybody's awesome. That's one of my favourite words. In fact, I've probably used that word and wow more times in the last year than any others. But I think that we are all awesome. We just have different flavours. And what it is don't try and be somebody else's flavour. Find your flavour and sprinkle that brand of awesome wherever it is that you go. It's as simple as that. So yes, this is my last day of being 56. And the great thing about stroke brain is that I can't even say to you, oh my gosh, I'm getting old, or that's really old, because actually I don't know any different. So I've always been that age, so therefore it's not old, it just is. Okay. Yay, I'm just gonna go explore some more. Yay.